back. We just finished a fight with some harpies and an elemental air murderodon.
Yes, we got him to say it, guys.
Yeah.
So here we are in this bloody chamber of carnage, and we did mention it off screen. I am going to mention it on screen. All of you are now able to, well, those of you who can see far enough. The light's not going to help those who don't have dark vision. Those of you who can see far enough are able to see that the room to your south is a familiar room with the orb on a pedestal in the center and all the pieces of random stuff strewn about the room.
Cool.
So, it's all yours. What would you like to do?
Not go that direction.
I'm gonna fly down and go. All right, I think this is a good time for the site. Let's kind of just. I'll just. Whirl, how do you do the motivational thing?
I just talk for a while until I feel like I've talked too much.
All right. I don't have anything to say, but let's just put our hands in and pretend I did.
Go team!
Yeah.
Friendship team.
And everybody has the dark vision.
Hell yeah.
So,
All right.
Cool. I think he came from up here, y'all.
Yeah, I definitely saw him dash out of that stairway.
Oh, the creepy air dude?
Yeah.
Up here?
Mhm.
I can still fly for a little bit. Do y'all want me
Before
to
them fly.
just take a look? Okay.
do you want to
If
be
you
less
want
visible
to.
while you do that?
Yeah, you can be
Sure.
less visible.
I've never done this before.
Cool.
Mhm.
Great. Well, I will pull out my zither, and I will play some stuff on it, and then boop you on the nose and cast invisibility.
Okay.
And so now you are invisible for an hour,
Great.
unless I forget about it. Or you, if you attack anything or cast a spell out of it, you will become no longer invisible.
Copy that. So with my
I didn't see that. I'm not looking at the screen.
with my 60 flying speed, I'm gonna fly into this room here,
Okay.
up to the north. Okay, just go in.
1 second.
We're not charmed anymore. I'm gonna take that off. Boop.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not charmed
good call.
anymore.
The room
Yeah,
is a bomb.
It looks like a bob-omb from Mario.
Where is this thing? Yeah, there we go.
If you look closely enough, you can see the penguins in the background too.
Oh my god.
Okay. Gert, you are going to have the same sort of like, I don't want to say dread that's too severe, but this like a light dread sensation as before when you go through this curtain.
Just a big yuck.
Yeah, and the same sort of thick cloud, oily mist kind of feel to it. When you get to the other side, you are going to see this.
Oh shit.
The smell in here is absolutely rank of clearly rot and like stale blood.
Do I recognize anyone?
It's yeah, you recognize almost all the creatures as a smattering of bugbears, ogres, and cultists. And it's easy enough to recognize that the cultists are going to be both from the earth and water cults from the insignia on their clothing.
Huh.
With your passive perception, you're going to be able to understand easily enough that whatever this carnage is did happen fairly recently.
Okay. Okay, and I go back through.
Okay. scoot you back. There you are.
It's not cute in there, y'all.
I don't vibe with that. No thanks.
There's
How not cute.
they're all dead. They're all dead.
Oh.
Um, It's bugbears. It's water and air.
Earth.
Sorry,
Water and
earth.
Earth.
It's
Oh.
water and earth. And it looks like, I mean, it looks like, would you say within the week, DM?
I'm sorry.
You said fairly recently, could I say like within the week?
Yes. We can do a retroactive check if you wanted to like get anything more specific, but within a week is a reasonable assumption.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all, it looks like it happened within the week. And everybody's dead. I mean, I've got a few more minutes of this. Do you guys want me to check anything else out?
Was there a path through there, or was it just a room full of
Nope,
dead
just
stuff?
just a room full of dead bodies.
Wow. Let's
Were
not
they
go there.
the cult members or were they?
There were some bugbears. It's just a lot of dead bodies.
Eh,
And it-
okay.
yeah.
Did it
Um,
seem
there
like
were-
fighty dead bodies or sacrificey dead bodies?
fighty dead bodies.
Gross. Less gross, but gross.
Yeah. I mean, do you want me to check out down here while I'm at it?
Sure.
It looks
If
like there's a
you
path
want
down
to.
here. All right, here I go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And
Oh, also
flying.
you have a whole hour on that invisibility, not just a couple minutes. So unless
Yes,
it took you
sorry.
a whole.
But I only have 10 minutes on my flying.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I'm down here now.
Yep. So this is a familiar room with that orb that looks like it has a bowling ball that looks like it has a storm inside of it. That you remember when someone touched it, it like activated and swirled everything around in the room, and the swords activated and attacked you. This is that room.
Right. It's been a while since that happened, so I don't remember it too good. So
Well,
group
I don't
that
remember.
was air.
That was air. That was
Mhm.
when we found Limora and the Pinchy Bug, and then we were like wandering through, and we got attacked by all the swords.
I don't think Logan was here for that, but
Okay.
I was
yeah.
not. That's why I was like, what do you mean we recognize it?
But yeah, it was
yeah.
like on our way.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
on our way to the worm stairs.
This
Copy
way, Gert would remember this way was to the area that you found Limura and the rust monster.
Mhm.
Right.
This way went into the tunnel that is the giant worm skeleton.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, then I come back and I say, yeah. So it's basically worm skeleton area, and everybody's dead over there too.
Gross.
Although I think those are the dead people that we kind of left there. Did we leave dead people there?
Where?
In
With
that
the rust
room?
monster?
No. You pulled
Yeah.
out a couple of cultists that were unconscious, and
did.
I don't
That's
remember
right.
where you put them.
Away from it because we had it help push them up with its head.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And then
It was
also
like
it
a
ate all
light.
of the chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
It's down here. Is this a pathway over here?
Yep. So you can go ahead and walk that. This is all everything
just
from
all
this point forward
connected?
is familiar territory. Yeah, this is a giant hole that went down after about you can actually see this now. the hole goes down about 80 feet before it like tapers off into a sort of like it curves.
Oh.
Almost like a slide. But it's like this giant tunnel, and then to your southeast is the beginning of the worm skeleton tunnel that goes
gross.
upward into the air temple.
Okay. Cool.
And where you found your balloon packs.
Blue pack.
But now I guess I am confused a little bit,
How so?
y'all, because air is our last
Mhm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was an elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd he come from? Where's the node?
I mean, we kind of mostly took care of this area last time we were here. And you say the cultists that are up that way have been gone for a little bit of time. So maybe it was patrolling or something? Because we're like connected to where the air place is, right?
We would be
Over
close to
there?
it. If that's the spinning knives.
Yeah.
Swords.
I wonder why the elemental was in that room, the dead people room, because that's where it came sprinting from.
True. What could it be looking for?
I
Why
wonder-
here?
I mean, it probably heard noises at us.
Right, but why was that the area that it came from? If there wasn't, like, if that was the only thing on that side, like,
Do
if
we
there
wanna-
wasn't another room over there or something else like that.
So wait, what was down this path then?
It connects to like the tunnel that leads upward to the air
Mhm.
cult.
And is
But
there
then there was
nothing else?
also there was like
That's
a
what
hole
I'm
in the ground that went down, like a slide.
So there's
Oh.
still a portion of down, something that goes down.
It
Mhm.
could have just been where the worm had burrowed from to get up to where it died.
But we might need to go down.
I think we should try and go down.
Do we want to go over there?
Unless there's anything else you guys want to look at from the room with all the dead things that the elemental came out of.
Okay, but also, unless we've been through a lot the last couple days, y'all.
Oh yeah.
We know this is a thing. We know that it goes down. Are we prepared for another situation where it goes down?
I mean, are we ever prepared for a situation where it goes down?
I don't know that
just
we ever are.
always assume that we're good enough, and then it usually turns out that we're.
I mean,
But
I
that's
could do
the-
with like hanging out somewhere for like an hour,
Because yeah,
just chill out.
we're all exhausted.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm trying not to be.
I am down most of my upper level spells. Like, do we want to go up and do we want to go up, communicate with anybody? I don't know, like, do we want to, I know that we just touched back with the school,
Mm-hmm.
but do we just want to have a chill day? Is what I'm saying. And then tomorrow, when we're all good and rested, then we go downstairs.
I mean, I'll admit I've got an itchy trigger finger and I really just want to go down there. But I also don't want to throw our good friend Whirl to the airwolves, as it were. So
I'll be fine. I could use like an hour.
yeah, an hour sounds nice at the very least.
But truly, I've like, if we want to go like full resources, yes, I am tired. I have done significant amounts of things on low sleep before, so this sucks, but isn't like hurting anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just in the sads. Yes.
Gert, if we really want to get, if we can, a way we could like, kind of like make this a little bit easier is if we just use that last bit of diamond dust and got rid of the exhaustion.
I do not mind the exhaustion. I am not hurting for being exhausted. I personally would prefer you not do that right now.
Yeah, no, I'm with her track record. No, no, I'm not just using this for her being overtired.
Earl's wind slowed down a little bit when you said that.
All right, if y'all want to go, then let's go.
We can take the hour. Like let's take the hour.
Yeah.
Do an hour. Does this room feel, I don't know, safe, cozy, acceptable?
It's gross.
It smells bad, but like,
I think everything in here is gross. The fungus room, the dead corpse room with all the harpies in here, spooky runts monster. He's probably all right, but
my
I don't know that we're gonna find a. Yeah.
Rest
I don't.
was fun.
It was pretty cool.
Thanks for the ride, homie.
I'm cool to like.
Hey, I had a cat screaming at me last time. Like, no one's the real one.
It's just funny.
fair.
it's very
fair.
entertaining. Yeah.
That's what happens when two people own computers and are both gamers and
Yep.
playing in the same time. Sick. We can like hole up in this little tunnel over here. This seems pretty calm.
Right next.
Just don't go too far because there's a hole in the ground.
I won't.
I think I do want to check out the body room real quick. While we're sitting, I think I'm gonna head over there and
Okay. Well, please don't do anything
do a little bit
stupid.
of looking around.
You're not gonna feel
I'm
great.
not. I won't.
No,
I know,
that's Bardic inspiration because I'm about to get it back. So
Nice.
I want to pump him out fast.
Cool. I think. So yeah, I think before I go all the way in, I'm gonna ritual cast dispel magic. So I'll take that not dispel magic. Detect magic. I'll take that 10 minutes outside the door, and then I'll come up to it and like take a deep breath, brace myself, and like try and like, and then go to open the doors.
Okay, I will move you in there. You have detect magic up. There you are. Passing through, you're gonna have a similar sensation to what I was describing over the table, to what I was describing to Sam before. This sort of light dread, like self-doubt, sadness, a little bit of anger, just like generally bad feelings, and like a little bit of a nauseating lurch to your stomach. Just enough to make you uncomfortable, not like it's gonna make you hurl or anything. And this feel of the inky mist cloud passes over you. Just feels gross. And then yeah, this room is like tenfold the severity of the room before, as far as like the carnage and the bodies and the smell. Your detect magic does not ping anything.
I'm gonna start walking kind of in the middle here. I'd probably like stop around this point.
Okay.
And then try and like check and see, like, further look and see how recent the wounds are and what, and see if I can figure out anything, any time or anything specifically that might have done it.
Okay. You can make a survival check then, please.
Okay. Boop. 17.
Okay.
Oh, but Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration on this.
Nice.
D10, baby.
Woo. Boop. Damn.
Oh my god.
Nice.
How many ones
Yeah.
on Bardic Inspirations today? Is that 4?
I think
that's-
that's 4. Yeah.
8.
18.
Too many. Too many.
Okay, so Taryn, you are.
It's probably because Worrell is not having a great time right now, and so her inspiration
Oh,
is not very
that's fair.
inspirational.
Yep.
It's,
The narrative.
the dice know. They.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Taryn, sort of sifting through, pretty close to one by one, if not one by one, you're able to see several different types of wounds across all of these bodies. In some cases, deep gashes and cuts, with some being like obviously fatal blows in like in a neck or other obviously deadly spots to get a big gash. In other cases, you'll see bones broken, a skull caved in here and there from bludgeoning type of damage. You're also able to see, so Gert's original description is that it kind of looks like everything in here has been here around a week or so. Going into more detail, though, you're able to learn that in some cases these bodies were killed likely a few weeks ago, or maybe even a little bit longer, and in other cases as recent as like today, and everything in between.
Okay.
But as far as your detect magic still doesn't ping anything, and it just looks like all these people and creatures have just been left here after they'd been killed.
I'm going to. Is this another doorway up here?
It is another one of those black clouds curtaining an opening. Yeah.
I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna check something in my. Okay. I'm gonna check something in my spells real quick to see if I can do something for cheaper than it actually is. It's fine. I will do this. I'm gonna cast Mislead, so I go invisible. Oh wait, no, I'm not. What am I doing? I'll cast Greater Invisibility, the invisibility spell.
Okay.
I'll do that. It only lasts for a minute, so I'm gonna quickly try and walk through this doorway.
Okay. I'll scoot you to the other side. You'll be right here. And you will see a chamber in the middle of it, of which is a statue depicting an amorphous body with thick tentacles, hunching over it as if to feed. A purple crystal the size of about your head represents one alien-esque eye in the middle of it.
Okay. I'm gonna see that. I'm just gonna and I'm gonna turn around and go back to everyone else.
Okay. Worth noting, I think it's a little bit, no, it is okay on the map, but it is also worth noting that from this, just on the other side of this, you can also see more of these cloud curtains veiling off other areas as well.
Like that one right there, and
and another one up
yep, I
here.
see it. Okay. Yep. All right.
Okay, so you're going back?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the group.
Okay, I'll get you here. And we'll bring everybody back. I'm gonna say that took about 10 minutes or so. So during that time, let's like pause on Taryn and come back to everybody else. Is there anything that you guys want to be doing or discussing during that time?
I'm reading.
Okay.
I would have just been short resting.
I think Iz would leave like Gert to her reading. She wouldn't want to bother her with that, especially now having like seen how complicated it is to read. Just like let her do her thing. But like hold up next to Whirl and Cal. She'll say, it's kind of a weird question. Do either of you like feel like less than after having slept last night? Well, Whirl, it might not apply to you because you didn't sleep last night, but like I feel I don't know how to describe it. Like I've gained knowledge, but some is just like blurry and I can't quite access it anymore.
What kind of knowledge can you not access?
It sucks because it's like kind of part of who I am now, but part of the training that I had with Renwick. Like I can sit here and recall every step that I took in the training that I had with him for the weeks or months, however long it actually took. Time didn't really matter at that point. I can tell you every maneuver he instructed me to do, all of the wisdom that he imparted on me, and yet there's some stuff towards the end that I can't piece together anymore. I don't remember his words as clearly. It's kind of a mantra that I've like stuck in my head that I would remember all of this so that I would remember his teachings, but some of it just isn't really there. And I also don't feel like I lost a little bit, like maybe not like weight or anything, and not like slimming my figure or anything, you know. But like I don't feel as hardy. It's very difficult to explain.
Yeah. No, I don't feel like that. We'll start there.
Okay. Good place to start.
Yeah.
Cool.
As far as the like commiserating, doing the math of the area part goes. But that is interesting. And I'm not sure what to do with that yet. I want to do a magic about it, but I don't know what magic I could magic about it.
That's what I'm struggling with too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I learned some stuff last night. Like I did a little bit of inner thinking and kind of meditation on things, and I gained some things. Like, here, look at this, and she'll just hold her breath.
Are you gonna breathe? Can you like, are you gonna?
I don't need to anymore. It's weird.
What?
I don't feel like I need to anymore. So that's the thing
weird.
that I feel like I learned. Like kind of internalizing that, which it's a whole thing to kind of wrap my head around a little bit.
Sure.
But then there's other things like I felt really lucky back there when Taryn shoved that creepy harpy creature against the wall. Like, I know I can dodge that very easily. It's like part of this nimble nature that I've grown to just everything in my life up until this point. I feel very confident in doing that. And for some reason, I'm losing confidence in that, and I don't know why. It might just be like a mental thing. It might just be being stuck underground for a long time and like just I don't know, but it's kind of freaking me out.
I mean, one, vitamin D deficiency is real. Or
it is.
deficiency is very real.
It is.
So
Look at this skin. Look at there's no palette. It's
I'm
nothing.
blue. I don't know why I held my hand up. I could try. I don't think this is gonna do anything. It's like this is like the opposite of doing what I think we probably want to do. But I could try and cast a spell on you that will protect you from things for 10 minutes and see if that changes anything. I don't know. It turned Taryn's voices off, like, however many weeks ago when we were underneath those guys. And I don't think that's really is going to be the thing that we want it to be.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need to like think on it more and try and figure out like what the fuck this shift is.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can save your energy. You're fine. Kind of just needed to talk about it because I feel like if I didn't, I would implode.
Sure, totally. That might be something we bring up to our other spell friends. Because they are capable of different things than me.
This is a good
but still
point.
very similar things to like
Yes.
themselves. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They've just been doing it for a very long time, so they might just be able to be like, here, do a walk for me. And they'll be like, oh, I know exactly what's wrong with you, and
it's
figure
your
it out.
hips. Your hips are
Yeah.
even. Fair.
I kind of just had to make sure that I wasn't the only one, because I don't... it's freaking me out.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that no one else was being afflicted, I guess. It doesn't really feel like an affliction. It's more like confusion. Just a veil of confusion.
You haven't used your spooky dagger in a while. Is that out of like fear for the spooky dagger or just like inconvenience in using the spooky dagger?
I don't know. I haven't really like felt like I should. I think one of the last times I did, I don't even remember the last time I used it.
I think the last time you used it was against the dragon.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. No, I think that's the last time. That's been an amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in that you haven't been close enough to something to be like stab, or in that like you are afraid of the dagger?
I mean, I'm not so much afraid of the dagger. I was just told to be careful with it.
Sure.
Yeah, like it's cool. It's sick as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. It's neat. It is a vibe and I'm here for it. But also at the same time, it's like it was such an important and integral thing in Renwick's life, and now the Templar, it's just, I can't wrap my head around it, and it kind of weirds me out. So
does it still spooky?
Does it do
like,
cool spooky things still?
Yeah, it still does. Like, I guess since you are worried about your diminishing, like you're worried that you don't feel constituted enough or less meaty or more less, does the dagger still like does it still do all its spooky shit, or is the spooky shit also going away?
I'm sure it's still there. Here, let me pull it out. Does the dagger still look all creepy and spooky?
Yep, you are still attuned to it, and you can innately understand that it is in the same state.
Okay. Yeah, it's still like dripping with shadowy ooze. Look at that. Look at that. It's just like
put my hand underneath
creating
it,
weird puddle.
And it just disappears. And then I'm going to create her dagger in my hand because I think it's funny. With minor image.
Nice.
Minor
Oh
image.
shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kidding, it didn't do anything. It's not real. It does.
I would say we could like. It's a prop. That's great. That's so perfect.
That's amazing. That's so fucking funny. Okay. Well, yeah. I think maybe when our other magical friends are back around, we can put all of our brains together and help you figure this out.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, at this
Thanks
point,
for being a good friend. Yay.
At this point, Taryn, I'm going to say, is coming back, and that's not to stop the conversation if you guys want to keep talking. It's just a
They're coming
sort
back. Stop talking.
of timing thing.
Secret stuff.
Let's stop talking about Taryn as he strolls around the corner. Oh, hi, Taryn. Hey, bud.
Buddy!
Oh, were you guys talking
Going
about
on?
me?
Yeah,
Absolutely
like
we
how
weren't, and I'm gonna
cool
wink
you
real
are.
hard.
We're like, yeah, that Taryn, man. He's like so cool and like powerful and magical and stuff. He can like fly and yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
hindsight's not exactly not what we were talking about. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right around that line.
Yeah.
Cool.
Either way, love that.
What'd you find?
So, the bodies in that room were, they range. It's not just from within the week. There were some that are, a couple weeks old, but then even more disturbing, I found that some of them looked like that they were from today.
Oh, from today. Oh, okay.
From like moments ago. That might be an exaggeration, but considering that something ran out of that room, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a couple minutes from when we had entered.
Okay.
And then when I was in there, I saw another spooky, smoky doorway. So naturally, I walked through it to see what was on the other side.
As
I was
we do.
invisible though. Yeah, I
As
was
is the thing
invisible
that
though.
We do. Walk through spooky
yeah.
doors alone.
Yeah, I try. I went invisible. It's okay. It's fine.
Alone.
They couldn't. I mean, maybe it saw me. There was a giant. There was another eye. It wasn't like the altar. It was no. It was a statue. It wasn't the actual eye on the altar. It was like.
But
like
it
a-
wasn't an
like a
eyeball, my good
monolith.
dude.
It was, and that's why I turned around and didn't go any further, and that's why I'm here now.
You did the smart thing by not approaching that. Thank you very much for your self-preservation.
Was
Good.
it like so? It was an eyeball, but not indicative of our eye.
I was in there for just a couple seconds. I saw that it was an eye. It had tentacles, and it was like all spooky. So I was like, I'm not gonna go any further and deal with this alone. It wasn't magical. I had some detect magic going on. I saw that it wasn't magical.
There was a non-magical eye with tentacles just sitting in a room. That's
Well, again,
so
it was like a
disconcerting.
Like a statue?
It was a statue.
Oh,
so it
okay.
wasn't like the eye was like actually floating there. No.
Ugh.
But I think after actually, never mind. I don't think I want to find out what's over there. I think I'd rather just go in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool to not know what the weird eye tentacle statue is about. That can be a mystery. I'm fine with. It's okay.
How are you guys holding up? Are you feeling any better, Whirl?
I mean, I can take a short rest and get some more hit points back and feel slightly better. Yes, but otherwise, just general. Like, I'm still tired. I'm going to be tired for a day. It's one of those just, I pulled an all-nighter, and now I feel like a dumb, and that's fine for me. Otherwise, I'm okay, all things considered. Trick-or-treating. Cal's here.
Doing Cal things.
Keeping an eye on things.
Calling around.
Thank you, Cal.
Calculating. I got there.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, honestly, I think that it's important that, we acknowledge that we've been through some crazy shit just over the past couple weeks. And for
Pretty
one,
jam-packed.
I'd like to say that I'm proud of all of us because this has been an experience that I will definitely remember for the rest of my life, for better or for worse. But I'm glad that we're all still here, and I hope that someday down the line we'll all get to have another night out, maybe in Waterdeep again.
That would be cool. Let's use that as like our horizon line thing to look forward to. I've kind of always like done that in life, like, you know, planning on throwing a surprise party for my brother Vin, or like trying to go visit the next town over and check out what things I might want to scope out to buy.
What was the term for stealing that you guys used?
Procure.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was like unceremoniously procure or something like that. You're just unceremoniously procuring things.
Yeah, window shopping, you know. So
Got the
You know,
10%
always-
discount.
exactly, it's the cheapest thing around. Yeah, always having something like just beyond where you can actually see as a thing to look forward to is a big motivator. So going out and hanging out the Yawning Portal again would be super sick. We can scope out other places because from what I saw, Waterdeep is fucking huge.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
it was
that's
really crazy.
Probably the largest city I've ever been in. So, lots to explore.
Well,
I wish
we
we had
We were gonna be there for like a week next, right? We were gonna try and like take some time and like do some studying and like poke at the academy and make some time juice. And
When were we planning on doing that?
as soon as we finish this,
Yeah,
Sick.
like
literally,
this is like the
truly,
stretch
like,
before we get to that horizon.
Yes.
That is
Okay.
this is that part of the dream where you can see it. This is
Mhm.
that last chunk of, if marathons were real, that last chunk of 2 miles or something, where you know it's coming.
it's
That's
like,
probably what it's like.
Okay.
Look
Yeah,
at me,
yeah.
I don't run.
we just gotta make sure
Who
that
runs?
we just gotta make sure that even though we're getting towards the end, that we're doing this right and that it's not
Oh, yeah.
we're not like slowing down on anything, making sure that we're gonna keep progress.
If
And
anything, I feel like we're like on track, if not speeding up. So,
Agree. And I also
Mhm.
think that us taking a week to, brain about some things would additionally be progress.
definitely
It's in our brains, brain progress, as opposed to like physically moving forward.
yeah. I feel like we could all do with just a mental break from all of this because it's kind of a lot. I feel like we're all doing a really good job of like keeping it surface level and just survival mode while also like kicking it up a notch to try and like stay sane. But it is a lot. If we reflect back on this, we've literally taken down 3 whole entire goddamn cults with just us.
Yeah.
We did have a little bit of help when we saw, all those gods. But besides that, I would like to think that we're kind of reaching our limit here. I don't know how you all are feeling about that.
think that
I mean, if the last 24 hours is any indication for Whirl, yes.
Also,
I'm definitely gonna
this is Sam also speaking. I was fully not paying attention to anything y'all were saying because I
Yes.
was reading.
Yes.
Amazing.
And I was hearing
RP.
yeah.
Immersion.
No, legit. But I was hearing like, oh, we should talk to other magic people who might be able to help with things and blah blah blah. And so y'all good?
Yes and no, but I think that's just the line that we're riding right now.
We're like emotionally good. We're just we need some time to like brain on some ideas. We will talk to, we'll yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're ready, again, this is not to push you guys along or anything, but when you're ready, consider the short rest achieved. There's nothing new happens or anything. But if there's other stuff you want to keep talking about, go for it.
Real quick, because I use spells during that time period, I don't think I would get the short rest benefit just because it's
that is
I
correct.
was
You would
doing
need
strenuous activity.
Yeah, you would need an additional, I think I said 10 minutes in order to get the short rest.
I think it would be 20 because I did ritual cast detect magic, so that put another 10 minutes on top of it.
Yep.
Just so that we're.
Yep. So that's up to you guys if you want to take that extra time or.
That's fine. I didn't take any damage.
Okay.
I'm good. I'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. And I wish I had prepared great food and drink because I could really use something, just something right now.
I think I still don't have any food because I gave it all to my brother and everyone else that we saved earlier. So
I don't even have rations on my list. Like, world does not even come with rations.
We did say at the beginning that I'm just basically hand waving food and water to the point, like, unless the environment calls for otherwise, we're just assuming you've been stockpiling enough as you go, sort of thing.
I'm very happily reminded of the last episode of the first campaign of the Adventure Zone where Justin McElroy exclaims, I haven't role played going to the bathroom or eating, so I can assume that this meal that we're eating right now is the best goddamn thing I've ever had in my life and the only meal I've had for the entirety of this campaign.
That's funny.
That is, I love that so much.
Oh, it's very good.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Sorry.
No, I had it just popped out. Oh, I think I have a couple stale donut holes left.
Oh. That's pleasant.
Just pull out 5, styrofoam, density donut holes.
He didn't even give you the actual donut holes. He gave you the fake ones that he has on display.
Yeah, the ones that are made of wax and they're not even.
All right, but this is all I had left.
That's what we're doing. Personally, I want to make sure that he expands his business over to Waterdeep because I think with a bigger place that he could go places.
Yeah, pop it into a bigger market.
Yeah.
Well, if he wants to, maybe he wants a little small town thing. I mean, he went from tiny stall, Yartar, small armpit of the area.
He could franchise if he really wants to.
Yeah.
But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's super chill just hanging in Red Larch.
Yeah, because
Kind of his life or business decisions.
Because there has to be competition for pastries in Waterdeep. There has to be.
Oh yeah. That's fair.
So,
But if we
stay in Red Larch, the corner of the market.
Yeah.
if
We're
we
gonna
if
do
we,
it.
If
We're
we
gonna
get
do
him,
it.
if we figure out ice cream, he'll
we figure out ice cream,
dominate.
that's all he needs.
We're gonna spend the week in Waterdeep opening up and franchising out our own ice cream store.
That's what D&D's all about, everybody. It's not taking down cults and saving the world. It's franchising your own
It's about still
confectionery.
being forced
Yay,
to
capitalism.
Oh no.
Yep, we did it, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
It's come full circle.
I need a constant flow of spell resources. I'd like to make a donut hole my holy symbol, please. No.
Oh
Yep.
my god, but what if? What if?
Oh my god.
We going down this hole or what?
Yeah, I'm ready to
We probably
slip on,
should.
slide down. Let's do it. Who wants to go first? As Iz says as she's like running towards the hole.
Who wants to go first? What?
Like, whoop, 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 whoop. She's literally jumping down the hole.
No. Okay, bye.
Whee!
All right. Make an athletics check, please. Is
Oh fuck.
Oh, athletics, no athletics. Fine. 18. Fuck.
okay. I will note. It's Heron. Your dark vision enhancement only lasts an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
no.
worn
We blind,
off at this
baby.
point.
Yeah. So it's worn off by this point. But you take the dive. And you do catch yourself sort of on the part several stories down where it just starts to slope and end up sort of like on one of your hips and maybe an arm sort of baseball sliding down a couple hundred feet through this tunnel and end up at the bottom, which, spoiler alert, leads you to a rocky hallway.
Whoa!
Wow.
Who'd have thunk?
We're just gonna like creep up to the edge and just like put her butt off the edge and just slide down.
Wait! High five!
Okay. I'll take it.
Yep. So no athletics check needed for you here.
Ah, boo. I was gonna ask for acrobatics anyway, so it doesn't matter. Plus, it would have been a disadvantage. Fuck, I forgot.
Yep. And the rest of you can see that everything seems to be fine and well for these two so far.
I'll land at the bottom and say, "You can slide instead of jumping if that makes you feel safer."
But jumping's cool too.
Also, sliding is
Yeah.
safer.
Yeah, no, Gert's totally. You know that kid who's terrified to go down the slide, and so they fully have their feet in front of them, and their feet are like
Yeah, like
stopping
down.
their butt from moving forward. That is 100. She is butt scooting down like a mom who's afraid to go down a hill.
No.
Great. Great.
So it takes her a very long time to get down this slide.
Taryn, Cal, what are we thinking?
Yeah, Taryn will probably just slide down.
Because it takes Gert so long to get down this slide, Taryn bumps into her as she's like very slowly trying because he can't see her when he goes
It's like
down.
I can see you. You just can't really see anything else because I have the 300 feet. So I'm just like, it's like, I wonder if this'll. It's like one of those things where it's like you don't want to yell at the person to move, so you just like go and hope they figure it out.
I hate those people. Just yell at me, I'll go.
It's like it's fine. It's not dangerous, and then I just go down the slide, and I don't make it to where like the impact is like hard. It's just like inconvenient. Might give a little spook.
All right.
I suppose I'm going down as well. And I will make my way down the hole.
Okay. So it's a pretty smooth and straight slope. Nothing crazy going on with this. But for all of you, you are hearing as you go down and feeling an increasing swirl of what starts out just as a breeze. It doesn't feel like it's any different from just the effect of flying past the air quickly as you're sliding down. But then it changes direction a little bit erratically and then gets a little stronger. And I hope the effect sounds as good for you guys as it does for me on this end right now, because you're in a cavern with constantly swirling winds now.
Sick.
It's really good.
So I will shift you here. The wind is not strong enough to be like impactful toward your movement or anything like that, but you do feel it.
I've got a black screen, but I can
my God.
see my icon.
You've got a black screen because you do not have dark vision, and it is dark.
I also do not
Hell
have
yeah.
that vision, but I have like a significant amount of screen.
You don't? I thought you had
I
60
have-
feet.
Truly never had dark vision.
Okay. My bad.
I mean, I want to say the Mordenkainen's Monsters or whatever the new monster book that just came out, like, fully changes the game on Genasi, and like they have dark vision and a bunch of extra shit, but World does not.
Right.
Earth
We are
Genasi?
doing.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're
the
doing.
Genasi stuff is buck wild.
Yeah,
Weird.
we're using still. That's actually a good point that I should clarify. We are using the what is now considered legacy stuff. So
Okay.
Monsters in the Multiverse not impacting anything that we're doing in this game.
Okay.
Not canon.
Oh, I
I-
have 2 torches in my bag.
Oh, wait, I have this book? Oh.
So I'm gonna pull out I have a torch from the water cult that I restole. So pull that out and be like, I don't know if anyone can see me, but if we could light this, that would be dope. And then I also have one from the fire cult that I don't know if it ever actually turned off, but I do have it.
The magic one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yep, you do have that.
Yes.
Cal, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I have a few torches as well. I am going to feel around for the torch, and I'm going to use the pocket watch, I guess. Unless I put all of this in. I forgot if you said if all of the things were in this for that spell or not. Or did we say it was just the weather? I put everything in here because I feel like I would have only put the weather if that's what we agreed on. But
Oh,
I've
for
got
Druidcraft?
everything for Druidcraft in here. Yeah.
We did say everything, yes.
Everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes, I can instantly light a candle, torch, or small campfire. So
Nice.
might just take like a minute and a couple like opens and closes of the pocket watch, but I will light our 3 torches.
Okay.
Does it make the Zippo sound when you flick it open?
That's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a click, click, click.
I have a mighty need.
But then, like, as soon as it hits, like, one of the torches will come up, and so it's like click, click, click.
Nice.
Yeah.
Light both the torches. I'm keeping the green one. It's on here.
Nice.
So if anyone would like this additional torch,
I will
I
carry
have
it.
2 torches. Great.
Okay, so Whirl, you should be emitting light now and therefore able to see somewhat.
Yes.
See well for about 15 feet, and then it fades out until the 30-foot point.
Yep.
Who else is carrying a torch?
I am.
For so
Okay.
many things. So, carrying a torch check.
Whoops, not that. Bright light, 15. Low light, 15. And Cal, were you the third?
Yes.
Okay.
Torch kids.
Whoa.
I love being able to do this in these virtual tabletops. It's
It's cool.
It is very cool, yeah.
like actually keeps things honest too. It's
Mm-hmm.
really cool.
Speaking of keeping things honest, I do have dark vision, but it's only 60 feet.
Yes.
You just
believe-
wouldn't be able to see like the
Oh, that's-
corners that I can see.
There we
So
go.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, we have entered a new area. The winds swirl around you enough to be noticeable again, not enough to be impeding in any way, but the one path ahead of you is clearly the one path.
Well, time to climb back up the hole, everybody.
No, wait. Again, wait. It goes to the left if we go down this the cavern.
Okay.
So we go
That's-
to the.
So, do you want me to like walk towards the front so I can guide everyone and we're not like getting confused over directions?
Yeah. Yeah, you like keep within eye shot of us.
Yeah. Make sure that I don't get like shot out of nowhere and you guys can't see me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. How far am I good to go without you being able to see me? Like, would that be fine?
This is the furthest that I can see you.
Yeah, that's about the same for me.
Okay. I'm gonna stay about like this far ahead, and then I'll just lead everyone through.
Okay.
Where we all go.
I'm gonna stick behind a little bit with Cal. And just kind of nudge him. How you doing, pal?
Okay. The further down we go, the more I feel we are getting into more and more danger, especially without a clear exit. But suppose if there's one way in, there must be another way out.
Kind of has to be, right? They wouldn't just have a hole, right? That's it?
It could be possible if these are creatures of wind. They can float on the breeze, possibly as the those in the water could float in, well, water and bubbles.
Taryn, I'll have
Totally
you stop
fair.
there while you guys are walking and talking.
Okay. We'll make it out of this. We've got you. We're gonna be fine.
Okay. You come to a break in the area in front of you. To your right, you're going to see several giant spiders seized in death among dead cave lizards, giant bats, other similar creepy crawlies, and a humanoid figure slumped over in the corner. From here, Taryn, you can see that she is donning some fine chainmail with some particularly shiny knives at her hips. To your left, you're going to see right up here a chasm that you can see pathway continuing beyond it. But you can see this like mist, and it's less of a mist this time and more like it looks like actual clouds with tiny flashes of light happening kind of erratically. You would swear that it's like a small contained lightning storm. But it doesn't really breach more than 5 feet above the surface of the ground. It seems like it's just going down into the cavern.
Does anybody have a fear of spiders?
Nope.
Alright. There's some dead bugs and lizards over to the right around a person with some shiny daggers, and I figured someone would want those.
Shiny daggers, you say?
Very shiny daggers.
That's all
Do
you
you
have to
want to
say.
do a look at them or a think about them to make sure that if we touch them, we're not going to get attacked by totally not dead spiders?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll start walking over there and leading him over to where the body is.
Okay. You can go as far as you like.
Sorry.
I'll probably stop there because it looks like that's where things start to like be dead. So I'll like walk over there, look around, and make sure there's like nothing on the ground that could hurt.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and make an
Or like
investigation
a tripwire
check.
or anything like that. Cool.
I can help you with this. I've got my torch
13.
just above whatever you're looking at.
Ooh,
Yeah, go ahead and do that with advantage.
cool. Boop. Still, okay, 13.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
You do recognize that it's a little bit harder to tell than normal if anything might be kind of rigged here. If nothing else, due to the riddling of corpses and creepy crawlies and some leftover webs and stuff.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just like walk carefully on the webs and like try my best not to step on anything that like might crunch or anything like that.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I'll just continue walking over to where the body is. I'm assuming they'd be like in the middle here.
It's basically right there, all the way in the back.
So yeah.
Okay. So. Taryn and Iz, you will need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh god.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay. 12.
14.
Ooh, guys.
Okay. You notice as you get to this point that there are some fissures, some cracks in the walls all the way in the back that you can like feel the air in the area flowing aggressively into. And when you get to a certain point, they actively like surprise you with sucking the breath out of your lungs. So you actually like fall to your knees on the ground, and you need a minute to catch your breath. For the rest of you, is there anything that you would want to do in reaction to that? Oh, okay, then just Taryn.
So just me. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's new.
Any reaction to that? Seeing Taryn sort of
Just kind of a and just hit my knees.
As I literally can't comprehend losing your breath anymore, I'll just like kneel down with him. Are you okay? Like, what's going on, bud? I'll try and like.
Gone.
I'm gonna try and like maneuver myself in front of him so that I can like try and block whatever is like hurting him.
You do that, and it doesn't really feel like it changes anything. And your passive observational traits would tell you that it is likely an innate magical effect happening and not just a physical anomaly.
Okay.
But
we need to get you out of here, bud.
Grab what you want, and then we'll go back.
Okay. Is there anything cool over here that I can just quickly swipe and then try and?
I'll like point out the body that has the mail and the daggers.
Nice.
Yep. Yep, you're going to see that this clearly dead elf with very dark skin that would be familiar to your drow friends is carrying a few valuables, actually. So, depending on what you want to take, if anything, the valuables include the unique armor that she's wearing, the 2 daggers, as well as a spell scroll clutched in one hand.
Am I able to try and take the spell scroll and at least 1 dagger if I have to choose between the 2?
You can choose any or all of the above, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for the spell scroll and the daggers. The armor doesn't interest me.
Okay. So please note that you have 2 fine daggers decorated with rubies from N6.
Okay.
And then the spell scroll.
Dun, dun, dun. Wall of force. Wall of force.
Is not a spell you recognize.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, bud. She's like shoving things into her bag and into her pockets and stuff. All right, we're good to go. Let's skedaddle out of here.
Okay, I'm going. I'm just gonna start walking away as fast as I can from that spot and hope that it gets better.
Get the fuck out.
Okay. Looking at our time here, I think this is a good opportunity for us to take one more quick break for the evening, if that's cool with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be right back. All right, we're back. We've been talking about cool D&D tattoos. But we're gonna get back in it because we got another hour or so before we got to call it a night. So, am I understanding correctly that we're kind of done with this corner now?
Yeah.
Over at the end there. Okay.
I'm done with my friend suffocating. It's okay. We can move on.
All right, so yeah, off to the north here, you see your pathway, the existing pathway continuing off to the northwest, as well as this cavern leading to another pathway, but the cavern seems like it has this sort of self-contained storm in it. And I think I forgot to mention one thing about it. While you can like see the swirling clouds and see the lightning flashes, you don't hear any thunder or anything else. It's just the ambient wind in the cavern itself that you can hear.
Tight.
Awesome. All right. Can you guys see the hole, like the hole in the ground with the clouds and the thunderstorm yet?
Kinda.
What?
Might see like a falling off point a little bit.
See, I'm gonna stand on the ledge, so don't go like you can stand like right next to me, and then that'll be it. But there is a hole here with thunder and lightning.
The teeny tiny bit of it that I can see is so cool.
Oh, and all of you can see it just from the flashes of lightning alone.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, like no matter where
That's
you
this
are.
cloud thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Is the lightning doing that same multicolored thing that all the other cults keep doing?
Like how the skulls were like
the skull rave room, or
no,
going different colors.
It does truly look like just a small thunderstorm contained in that space. Like a normal thunderstorm, other than the fact that it's contained in that space.
That's pretty and unassuming.
I want to step on it because I can fly and get out of it if I fall through. Because I think this might be a bridge, kind of like how the bubbles were ways to get around.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I just started digging around in my bag looking for something that I don't need. That's my holy symbol. I need that.
I mean, there's rocks on the floor.
I'm just gonna pull out a pound of venison that I still have. It's probably rotten because we never ate it.
Gross.
Oh right, we bought it for the fucking hippogriffs.
Yeah.
We probably tried to
We
feed it
didn't.
something at some point.
Oh wait,
Did we buy it or we just?
we.
I think we
Kept it?
just got it.
I think we like might have taken it like from something.
Mm.
Either
From the
way,
fire
it's,
cult.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Or maybe there were.
oh no,
a
it
couple places
was
that had
it was
food.
the fire cult because they were like roasting meat on a fire. And we were like,
Yeah.
That's how my hands got greasy.
that
Jennifer's last meal.
That's how my hands got greasy.
I'm gonna write that quote down. Hang on.
Tattooed
we're
across
going.
my back.
There you go. Yeah,
So, yeah, I'm just gonna
I
pull
don't know if
out-
you guys really realized, but that was essentially Vanifer's last meal,
Whoa.
and she
That's
didn't
cool.
think so.
She is just such a bad bitch, and I'm sad that she's not.
Girl boss.
That's all.
I
Yes,
can probably
yes,
send
she
a
was.
message to her. I could probably be like, hey, you're in hell. How you doing?
Still don't know who Daddy downstairs is. Just a thought that I have
Maybe-
constantly.
Maybe I'll do that during our week of research. I'll like see if I can talk to her in hell.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
honor see how terrible her life is.
Yeah. Oh, I can cast scrying. Thank you. Actually, I will think about that.
Does that cross
All right.
planes?
I think there's a chance that it doesn't, like sending.
They can also
Either
block
way.
against it like it's a whole thing.
Either way,
Yeah.
though, I'm throwing this pound of meat into the cavern to see what happens.
Okay. Please roll a
I'm tattooing
d20
that
for me.
underneath.
Ooh. Ooh, all right. Boop. 11.
Okay. The moment that this piece of meat breaks, like imagine an invisible wall. This is imagining, there's not an invisible wall, but imagine an invisible wall going from the edge of the cavern at the floor level up to the ceiling. As soon as this piece of meat crosses that threshold, it slows down and then just like keeps turning at the same rate, not unlike when, I forget who it was, but somebody threw a rock at the bubbles. Not unlike that. And when it gets about halfway, you'll see the storm swirl and surge really aggressively, clearly in reaction to this, and a gust of wind will emanate in all directions, almost pushing you guys to the point that you have to like take a step back to brace yourself, and it blows out the lit torches.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right. Nobody
move.
Nobody move.
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna. Yep.
Not the
We got-
magical one.
Nigh.
The magical one is still good. Just the actual fire torches are
So
blown out.
is good. Because, well, the green one was also magical, but not like magical.
It was magical fire.
Okay. So then is
I
that
mean,
also good?
Yep.
I feel that after they've all gotten out, I would be clicking and clacking to get them all back on again. So
Okay. And that does work.
It's like,
to
I
save
can
you
find some
on turning
rocks.
us on and off again.
Fair.
Thank you.
Where
Well, no, I was just gonna make something turn into light, but you know,
that also works.
if
Uh,
yeah, you got torches, you good.
where did the piece of meat go? Is it still like in the center, or is it like blown across?
It completely got blown away with that gust of wind. You can't see it anymore.
All right. Okay. So yeah, I don't think this is a bridge, guys. Let's just keep let's go down this path over to our northwest. Scooch on by. Nobody move to their right at all.
Okay.
All right, and then once Cal gets through that thing, I'll say that you're all past the like the cliff face.
Okay, Taryn, this area, you're safe until about here is where I need to describe new stuff.
All right. I'm just gonna keep like doing this so everybody else knows where I am.
Okay. You have one hallway peeling off to the right there, and another going north. Taryn, you can see to your north what looks from here like a small pond, but then after looking at it for a second, you realize it's actually frozen. And at this point, you're all starting to feel the temperature drop noticeably.
So there's a frozen pond straight ahead, and then there's a path that curves around to our right.
I thought you said not to go to the right.
We're good. We're past that. We can go to the right now.
Okay, it was just kind of a joke, but this is fine.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You're in the dark. I can see. You can't. I'm scared. I don't want you guys to get blown away.
It's okay. I found a wall over here.
Yep. That's a wall. You are fine on the wall.
Cool.
Do we want to go to the frozen pond, or do we want to keep going on the path?
I say we keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything look
I
like,
can't-
does anything from here, since you can see about the pond, look like it needs investigating or happen?
Does it look like there's anything like in the pond or anything of notice from here?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, okay.
I believe in you. I'll give you a bardic inspiration for either this or whatever else you decide to do in 10 minutes.
That would help, but I literally can't see anything.
I'll use it now so I can hopefully use that on something later. Or succeed in this because fun. Alright, 10 total.
Okay. It's a little difficult from this distance, and given how it's dark vision only, so dim light is not the easiest to see things in anyway. So from here, you know that you're really not sure.
Okay. I can't tell if anything's like super concerning from here. I think it's fine if we just keep going the way we were. Be careful though, because I think the ravine is coming back. And then I'll
The
start.
ravine.
Or the cavern, excuse me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna like poke. Nah, I can't see enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. Okay, I lied. It's a dead end, everybody.
Okay.
The pond.
So it looks like we're going to the pond anyways. All right. Corner is the one thing my dark vision can't see past.
Yep.
Oof, that's kind of chilly, isn't it? All right.
Okay, so you can feel almost with every step you guys take, the temperature drops even more. To the point that, Taryn, it's actually getting like almost harmfully cold as you're getting to the threshold of this room.
Gotcha. So, guys, it's gonna get really, really cold. But I do see a path on the other end of this frozen lake, so I think we're gonna have to shimmy across. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna start hugging this wall to our right, and then let's just kind of go in a straight line so we can stay as far away from the water as possible.
Okay.
Everybody breathe through your mouth so that your nose hairs don't freeze together. That is, yeah. It's just very uncomfortable.
Okay. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
Sick.
Again.
20.
Oh, Taryn, you still
Can
have
I-
a bardic. You still have the inspiration because you probably failed that, Ted.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, is if my inspiration's still here.
Fuck. Oh,
yeah, that
it's
is-
a save. But...
All right. Come on. 16.
Nice.
God, this is Andrew, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I was telling a friend about this. She's like, "Why does this world keep getting murked?" And I'm like, "Truly, it's just bad rolls."
It's 'cause the
Good
dice.
chance.
The
Okay.
dice feel like, haha, get fucked. All right.
Jeez. And then, Taryn, could you please also roll me a d10? This is for an effect, so just straight up d10.
Yep.
Oh boy.
5.
Okay. Whirl. Entering the room takes you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
And the bitter cold gets to you. You have an additional level of exhaustion.
No!
Oh my god.
That's really
Of course.
Yep.
Damn it.
funny, guys.
And then
It's not great.
And then you just immediately die. Just kidding. I know. I'm fine.
Taryn, by the point that you get here, and you can see easily enough, at least Taryn, you have crazy high perception, right?
Yeah, I have a 19 passive.
Yeah.
Good lord.
This doesn't really seem like it's anything directly in reaction to you guys. Rather just a, like other places like this that you've been in, just a result of this clash and mix of lingering ancient magics. This room very quickly shifts from this biting cold to warm to hot to dangerously hot in an instant. And we'll need another Constitution save from everyone.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Got a 9. Fuck.
Can
And
I give myself inspiration in this moment?
That one! Yeah!
Am I wrong? Do I have advantage on con saves because of the necklace?
No, you just have a super high number there.
Okay.
I think if you had advantage specifically on con
No!
saves, it would show in the saving throw box.
Okay.
It would show in that box, yes.
Ah.
Oh no, Taryn. All right. The temperature shifts and the ice of this little pond in front of you over just a few seconds melts and actually starts to boil. And Taryn, this is going to take you by surprise harder than anyone else, and you will suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh God.
Oh my! We need to get out of here.
Everyone else, it's jarring, very jarring, but the rest of you are okay for now.
Oh my God!
I was worried I was about to hit 3.
World, do you not have disadvantage on this because of 2nd level exhaustion, or am I
No,
getting
2nd
that
level
wrong?
is speed halved. I just checked.
Okay.
Third is where it gets to saving throws and attacks.
Gotcha.
I literally
Okay.
just checked because I was like, how do I have to hide the fact that I do not want the rest of the party to see that this just happened to me?
Right. Okay. As this extreme change in temperature upward happens, you're going to see water start to drip from the ceiling into this now boiling lake. The ice cracks and thick waves of steam rise from the pool, and you can see, here's our content warning, folks. Bobbing among the breaking ice and boiling water is going to be bloated bodies of small humanoids, and in sometimes in pieces. And now you have the opportunity to keep moving if you want to keep moving.
Oh, for the love of Christ, yes.
Yep. I'm just not even gonna say anything about any of the bodies. I'm just gonna keep
Just keep on trucking.
going along, hugging the wall, making sure everyone else does the same. Yep.
Okay.
Not even gonna say anything about it. Just gonna try and.
If you are not stopping, then you are able to all make it to the end on the north side there without anything else happening. If you're just gonna beeline for it.
Cool. I'll like put my token in spots so that everyone can like see where it goes.
Thank you.
Getting there.
Is there still like ice right here, or is this just boiling water now?
By the time you guys take even just a few steps, everything has become at least water, if not boiling, by that point.
Weird. Okay. So is it like difficult getting around this corner, or can we like shimmy around it?
It's wide enough that it's doable, one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get out of the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna move in. Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad. Oh, pardon me. Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
right.
great.
And Taryn, Gert, getting to about that point where he's starting to turn away into the next hallways, the extreme temperature is clearly affecting you far less than even just a few feet before.
I'm just gonna take a couple deep breaths. Okay. Looks like we're going left. Hallway kind of stops on the right side. I'll just
Okay.
start walking this way.
Hugging the wall.
Oh, we can walk in the middle now. We're not in any danger. I shouldn't say that.
Who has Taryn? I'm going to stop you there. Who has Wind Vein?
Ooh.
I do.
Cal does. Oh, you
No.
do. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cal had drown. You have
Yep.
moving.
My bad.
Gert, about the time you turn this corner, you would notice Wind Vein start to vibrate at a pretty stable but very light frequency, and it's actually like emitting a very, very light hum that you can just barely make out over the howling winds. Taryn, to your left, you're going to start to see body parts and blood spatter represented by those red spots on the ground going around that corner.
Okay.
And then another hallway going off to your northeast.
Well, everybody, we're heading in the right direction because Windbane is doing a thing.
Creepy.
I think I know where to go next. All right.
And actually, I am holding Windbane at this point. Like I've got Windbane in one hand and my mace in the other.
Yep.
Love that visual.
All right, Gert, watch out for the gluten. So we're gonna.
I don't think we have time for her to watch over the gluten. I think she'll be fine just based on lack of gluten time.
No.
Gluten does take a ridiculously long time to infect.
Takes
All
like a
right.
whole hour.
All right, I'm gonna start going here.
For those of you watching, it may not be familiar with this term. There are these super powerful weapons / artifacts that each of the cults have that do some whack shit. And if we're holding them and actively using them, you go a little wackadoodle in the head. So in order to ensure that everyone's chill, we will ask one another when holding said items, are you gluten-free?
It's kind of become our like, are you good general safe
Yeah.
word? Because I've asked Taryn this like 4 times, having nothing to do with these weapons.
Yes.
Yeah, just like panic attacks. Gluten?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have you guys hold up a second,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
but keep talking if you want.
No gluten.
I would say
Mega
Whirl
Mind.
is like sticking back with Cal, and she's gonna send him a message and be like, "Hey, that last room really messed me up, but I don't want anyone else to know. So just a heads up, I might be slower than I want to." That's
Stick with
only in
me.
your head.
I will keep an eye on you.
Should offer her
Okay.
a piggyback ride.
Gert, can you see Callum more like in order?
He can't hear you.
I know.
So, Taryn, well, everybody to this point, you're going to be able to see between your own vision or the light or combination of it, absolute gore spattered across the floor and walls of this windier than everything else cave. The floor is absolutely strewn with dismembered corpses of mostly humanoid-looking people. And Taryn what's your field of vision right? I can look. I can do this.
I can
Whoa.
ping it too. This is
Yeah.
as far as I can see.
Look at you. Okay, Gert, you can see this as well. Taryn, you can see this most clearly. A stark red cyclone right here. And you can see it is directly below a hole in the ceiling that's about 15 feet wide. And the second you guys turn, get to about where you are, Taryn, it's actually going to lurch out with a face toward you. But it gets to here
Oh fuck.
and basically looks like it just slammed into a wall. And this thing you can see at this point it's got arms and legs and other body parts swirling around in it, and it has this face just angrily staring you down from this point that clearly it cannot move past.
Taryn looking at this thing and then looking at everything else, and like especially like these corners over here, everything around is like the he starts to like visibly show anger again with like his like thaumaturgical glow and stuff, and he'll like turn to Whirl and say, can you pretty please make it easier for me to send this thing back to where it came from?
Yeah, sure. And I'm gonna yell at the thing. I'm sorry your face looks so sad. And that's going to be the unsettling words that it receives. So that it has to subtract a D10 from its next saving throw.
Okay.
And we're going.
Parts are the best, man.
And we're going with another banishment.
Damn.
Ooh.
Ooh, didn't need it again.
Yep.
We didn't need it.
Man.
But for fun, though.
Good fail safe.
Yeah, I just like
It's
the
a
eyes.
very good failsafe.
It's very good. I love that so much. Thank you, Earl. And like Terran's eyes just do like a quick flash between red and purple, and it just gone out of existence.
Sick.
And we go through?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna come up here and like try to stick my hand like where the barrier was.
Seems like open space.
I think-
Hey, y'all, right quick before we keep going, I'm just gonna do aid, just cause I'm feeling like something's coming. So I cast aid at 5th level, and everyone gets 20 extra. Well,
20 temp.
so
20 temp, right?
I don't.
It's
It's
Or
not
is it?
tax.
That's right.
Yeah, so it you are healed.
up to that.
Yeah. Your
Oh.
spell bolsters your allies' toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. So sorry, Cal. You're not part of this.
Oh.
You're not part of
Uh,
this.
You're not a part of the
each,
squishy community.
each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increases by 5 for the duration. But
That's just the
it's-
base level
yeah,
at 1.
Mm-hmm.
20.
20, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
So
yeah,
that's-
because of that, any temporary HP would still be on top of that, not replacing it.
Correct.
Right.
And so
Wonderful.
that is Taryn, Whirl, and Iz.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Where did my mouse go?
Thanks, Mom, for the use box.
Because I realized the other day, I am only like 4-5 hit points less beefy than Cal.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
because
thing-
of
that
You
thing's
always-
hardcore.
You're-
Yeah.
That's
Google
a
amulet.
one. That's just a one less hit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you would.
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
our
I am
beefy buddies.
the
You have the clerics,
second
man.
tank.
Nice.
Yes.
Our clerics are a tank and a glass cannon.
That
So yeah,
works.
Taryn, putting your arm out,
I'm going-
you don't get any like sensation or anything. It seems like it's just empty space in front of you.
Right. I think that thing was just put in here and it couldn't escape. Anyone who doesn't need to breathe, I would suggest don't, because it's gonna smell pretty bad.
Sure, no problem. We
Hold
good?
my breath.
And then I'll just start walking into this room.
As Ash uses her goddamn inhaler. Fuck. It's like a weird mental thing of like playing a character that doesn't need
Totally.
to breathe, and then my brain telling me you don't have to. It's like, wait, you need that to
Wait a
sustain
minute.
life. Hang on.
This is pretend. This is pretend.
Does art imitate life or does life imitate art?
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on. Actually, one second. All right. I'll do mine too. All right.
Oh,
As my
Peter
fans.
Roberts!
Yeah.
Goodness.
Okay, so at first glance, there doesn't really seem to be anything different to see other than, just more of what you had seen at first, dismembered bodies and parts kind of strewn about. It's a gory sight. I'm gonna leave it at that. Taryn and Gert, actually, you'll find a couple that are intact enough, we'll say, that you're able to easily see on any forehead you can find. The symbol of the air cult is cut into the forehead.
Gross.
The only other time we've seen that, correct me if I'm wrong, was in the mine at the very beginning. I don't think anyone else has had anything cut into them.
Let me think on it as I look through my notes.
Because I remember seeing things cut into someone and not really clocking what it was yet. And then after we drove a pencil, like finished it, I clocked the symbol was the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the only time we've seen a thing carved into a person.
Everybody make a religion check, please.
With disadvantage because I'm tired.
Damn it! I also have disadvantage.
Doesn't matter.
That is a 22.
That is
That's
a
nat
natural 20.
12.
For Miss Gert.
Okay.
I actually got a
great.
17 out of that one. Yikes.
Yeah, so everyone except Whirl. But most of all, Gert, Taryn, and Iz. Sorry, Cal, you missed it by 1. But you're still getting it enough, but especially those top 3. It's clear by this point that this is very consistent with like ritualistic sacrifice.
Okay.
Taryn, you're almost at the point that you can like see that hole in the ceiling better. You can see that it goes up a bit. The angle's still weird for you, but it's clearly a shaft of some sort.
Okay. All right. There's a hole in the ceiling over here, and I'm gonna come over and stand underneath it and look up into it and see if I can see anything.
It goes farther than you can see.
That's gonna be in the air, y'all.
Good.
Okay. I think this is our. I think this is it. Our last thing. It's definitely more than 300 feet up, which might be a problem. We need to figure out a way to get up there.
Wait, this is literally a dead end? We can't go any further?
It's I don't know if you can see it, but if you look up, there's a chute in the ceiling, and it goes.
I just see inky blackness.
Right.
But I'll trust you. And your special eyes.
Quick clarification, though, there have been other pathways that you've seen along the way here. This is just a dead end here.
This is just. All right. If we can't find anything else, I think we should come back here and see if we can find a way up.
Okay.
But let's check those other rooms.
Like up here?
Nope, don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Okay.
All right, we're going.
Okay.
We're going back.
Okay.
We're going
Everything's
That
fine.
way.
Yep.
Why are we
We're
not
going
going a
back.
direction?
It's just gross. We don't need to go. We don't need to see
Okay.
that.
Thank you.
All right. It's just a gross. It's not like a gross and also a ladder.
No ladders, no doors, no magic, just gross. A lot of
Okay.
gross, sad,
Okay.
pain. All right, and then, start going down this way.
Okay. The pathway continues to your northeast.
I'm gonna come up here. Just go in that direction.
Sounded very
All right.
Kermit the Frog for a minute.
Kermit the
Hello.
Frog. Well, that was my first time doing a Kermit voice. All right.
Who am I?
All right. There's a path on the right to you. That's just a dead
Okay.
end. It doesn't go anywhere. But I think we're coming out on something, so be very, very careful.
Okay.
Watch out, there are like big old rocks on the ground.
Oh shit! And she'll like trip over one.
It's gonna get a little.
So, Taryn, I'll stop you there for a second. Taryn and Gert. Well, sorry, Taryn. All of you are going to hear the wind as you're turning these corners going down this hallway change in timbre and in pitch, as if it's going through, changing shapes and openings and different paths, I guess. Not unlike blowing wind into an instrument to make sound, but like on a much larger scale. Taryn, you're going to hear for a moment just a whisper. You don't fit in. You don't belong here. Gert, you're wrong. It is always your fault. Every time. He's dead, you know. He's not coming back. Cal, you'll never be strong enough. You can't protect those you want to. And Whirl, he'll just leave you again. All these whispers come to you as if it was someone standing right next to you whispering in your ear.
I think because of where Taryn's standing, he would immediately call Biggest to his hand, and then end up just smashing this rock with it. Because you would assume that there was somebody next to him, and that would be the closest thing. So it's just a very quick motion of the hammer coming to his hand and him like turning and just full force just smashing right into the side of it.
Yeah, you all see this happen.
Hey guys, take a breath. This means we're close. Every time we get too close, they try to fuck with us. We've heard their bullshit in the past, and that's exactly what it is. And we know that. My God told me it was bullshit. You hear that? You hear that? Whoever you're fucking are? Osiris said you're bullshit. They're scared. They're trying to scare us.
Yep. Is everyone okay? Do we... Well, and then Taryn would also have like this kind of like an ability to speak kind of thing. We try to say something and then words just like wouldn't come out.
There's like a single tear that rolls down Iz's cheek. He's not dead. We're okay. He's fine. We're okay.
Pearl is actively not saying anything, and she's the talker. Just nods.
Let's get this over with.
Here.
The sooner we destroy these things, the sooner we leave, and the sooner we can spit on their face and their attempts to deter us.
Gross.
Horizon lines, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Let's go. There's nothing over to the left. It's just an empty room.
Okay.
And then Terran's pace would be like noticeably slower as we continue to walk.
Okay. You have pathway splitting ahead of you. One to the east that you're not able to see. You see splits again.
Yeah, I see like a windy thing, but not like a hole.
Yeah, and sorry, I'm saying you're right, like on the map, in character would be your left. To our east,
To the east, great. Yeah.
To your west is a very large cavern that you, Terran. Hang on. You would have been able to see actually connects to what you saw across the storm pit early on, like far on the other side of this cavern this way.
Awesome. Okay. We're going to the left, everyone. To clarify, this is left. The other side just goes back to the pit with the lightning on it or in it.
Hey.
Are we still getting these whispers, or was it just the one whoosh?
It was one whoosh.
Okay.
Let me know if I'm like moving my token too fast.
Yep. So far, so good.
Come up here. I wanna. Oh, fuck me. All right, that's a lot.
That's where we're gonna pause you.
Okay.
What do you see, bud?
I don't know, but apparently it's a lot.
Taryn, you were able to see enough, just 50 feet back, that you're able to surmise that the path to your north connects with that. And just loops back around to what was behind you. And you can see even more of the sort of unique stalagmites and other pillar-like formations that easy enough to tell would be the physical cause or representation of the changes in the wind sound for you.
Okay.
And then to your south, you can see a bit more of similar. There's more of a description here. Wind blowing through this weird stalagmite garden. The rock formations are smooth and contorted. That is misspelled, D&D Beyond. Smooth and contorted, their natural forms weathered to be very chaotic and abstract. This is a slightly different look from the formations up here. As if some extreme event happened in this space. And then, Taryn, you can see... Yep, you can see far enough that, going down this longer hallway, there are a couple more offshoots you can see, but you can see this sort of actually semi-familiar sort of fungal-like area. And then beyond it, you swear you can see a body of water.
Yep. All right. We got a ways to walk, guys. There's a we're going to the right, and it's just pretty much a winding path of weirdly created rock formations, and it looks like some fungus and even water. Yep. Let's get going.
Okie dokie.
Gert, you can feel and hear the vibrating of wind vein a little bit more intensified compared to when you first noticed it. And actually is standing right next to her for a moment, and now Taryn, as you guys are moving along, you can actually hear this sort of hum emanating from Gert.
Like Gert herself, or just Windbane?
At the moment, unless you would investigate further to try to figure it out, it just sounds like it's coming from Gert.
Okay.
Gert, you okay? You're humming.
You're buzzing with excitement.
The thing. We're getting
Mm.
close. I told you. We're getting close. Just fucking keep going.
Good. Oh, another hole. Wow.
Another hole. This is a more mundane, more mundane hole that you're at. Nothing weird's going on with it, like self-contained storms or anything like that. It just a crack in the ground. There is enough foot space, just barely, for you guys to shimmy across if you would want to try to get across into those other areas. Otherwise, there is that pathway to your south that, now that you're closer, Taryn, looks not too different from the weird
The
little fungal
fungal
cave. Yeah.
We make a circle.
I don't think so. I think that's just part of the same area.
Okay.
Is it underneath it?
Yeah, we couldn't have made a circle. We just
Oh,
went
yeah.
down 80 feet.
I'm tired.
Yes,
That's
you are.
okay. That's okay.
Oh, clarification too. The drop of 80 feet was just the drop to the point that it sort of curved off. You definitely came down a lot farther than that down the slide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How far down does this cavern go? Like, am I at least able to see the bottom of it?
That.
Yeah, this one.
You are able to see it's about 100 feet deep.
Okay. Great. Guys, we're doing more shimmies. We're gonna go across this this hole in the ground. Be careful. Ledge is kinda small on this side. We're just gonna start shimmying. No, I don't want to add an effect to my token.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, I need you guys to pause for a second. Because I realized this is hidden. It shouldn't be. Don't panic. They're all dead. But all these things are here.
Okay. Don't panic. There's just a lot of death. There's just
Multiple
just didn't get the
foreshadowing.
Yeah,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Love that.
Whole host
Wait.
of
I can see 3.
cultists.
I can see these guys.
Oh, I mean, yeah, 3. There are 3. Keep
No,
going.
no, thank you.
There we go.
No.
Yep, there are 3. We're just gonna go this way and worry about the 3 dead cultists.
Oh, there's more now. There's
As you guys move around, I can see more dead guys. Because 3 of us have torches, so as you move the torch, it adds additional torchlight.
There you go.
That's a lot of them. I don't have anything good.
The humming of wind vein does continue to increase and intensify.
Oh boy.
Oof. Ooh, no goose chase. Alright, cool. God, real life me is excited about what's happening, and Taryn is just fucking not having it today.
Accurate.
Oh,
This is very true.
The amount of things I would be stealing, or like motivational speeches that we'll be giving, not happening right now.
Yeah.
All right. So more rock formations, and it splits off into 3 different ways. I'm pretty sure the way on the right is a dead end. Or the
Like down
to
here?
our bottom right. Yep, that area right there. Right there.
So, question: are the dead things in here not supposed to be here? Or are the dead things supposed to be dead? Where Whirl still is.
Hmm.
Is that Whirl asking the group or Andrea asking DM?
That's Andrea asking the DM. My apologies.
You can make a survival check to check out the bodies.
Oh, so that's what I was saying was, are they supposed to be in here, or were you Xing them out because they weren't supposed to be there at all? So they are supposed to be here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
They are
Okay.
supposed to be here. They are supposed to be dead.
Great.
Yes.
I will do a bad rough check of, does anything in here look valuable, cool, or of interest to Whirl?
Investigation check, please.
At disadvantage.
Okay, well, we already know.
I only did the first one. I don't know what it is yet.
What's up, Cal?
I was gonna say I was gonna help her with, because I'm also curious about some of this
You can absolutely
crime
help.
scene, whatever.
That
so I was
makes
going
it
to
a
help.
straight roll. So whatever this is that I have not seen yet that has already showed up on the
It's a
screen.
nat 20.
The natural 20. Yeah.
There you go.
The best. We're on Cal Ultimate Team.
You are able to get a few things. Let's see. A potion, 2 potions that are both rather unfamiliar to you, as well as another potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
It's got
Ooh.
the familiar red hue, but it's more, it looks almost like blood, and you can just feel the magical energy emanating from it. So out of character, you know it's a superior healing.
I will pocket the 3 of those, but I will put the healing one on one side and the other 2 somewhere else, and remember just to look at them up later.
Okay, if you're doing that, then can you please write down N9 potions?
2 potions and 9.
Yeah.
And then I also have next to that potion of superior healing, so that's not the one, that was the other 2. Got you.
Okay.
Ooh. Cool. Yeah, I saw that it was a blank number and then just covered it and hoped. Thank you, Cal, for helping me look at stuff. Being my buddy for the day. One of these days, I will float a stick, and you will swing over a thing using that stick. I promise I will make this happen for you. If I have to make lava, I'm gonna make this happen for you.
Nice. And if it matters, because I know it has in the past, but if it matters, these bodies are intact enough just with slashing wounds all over the place that you would be able to find several sets of intact air cultist robes.
I personally think we're past the point of trying to sneak in. But
I think we're okay.
I'm also fully not against it and have like had thoughts about like, what if I looked like a Reese? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, especially since Arisi's dead, it might.
I mean, but like, is she? We could tell them she's not. Again, I know it's not going to work.
Ooh,
I don't
here
even
you
know
want
what
to
it
see
would work
something
for.
super fun, and Iz will just kind of like do a turn, and she'll turn into a Reese with like her garments and stuff and everything because of the glamored armor. She's gonna make her look dead, like hollowed out eyes, just like blood dripping from one lip or something, just all creepy and shit.
Ooh.
See? Oh.
Do you want to see something else creepy? And I'm going to look at Iz and turn fully into Iz and then pull a hand out with or that's Mask of Many Faces, which is disguise self, and then with minor image. Minor illusion? Minor illusion, major image. Minor illusion, I'm gonna be holding the dagger.
Whoa! This is weird. This is very strange. Okay, I see it now.
And then stab in my head again.
Oh my god.
I just was thinking, if we ever needed a reason for you to like super secret sneak up on anything with your spooky ass dagger.
That's really good, actually. If you need to like study this dagger anymore, let me know.
Totally.
So,
I know it terrifies me, so I feel like I remember what it looks like.
oh, fair.
But,
yeah.
but yes, I might. Maybe when we're in our week off of studying things, I'll just like watch you play with your dagger.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, someone
is a
there
plan.
wanted to see it. I feel like the headmaster was like, "Oh, I want to think about this dagger some more." So maybe we talk to him about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
She'll just kind of shiver and turn back into herself.
Is it like one of those creepy dead shivers? Like.
Ooh, I could do that. I was picturing more of like the mystique, like everything's flipping over.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Significantly less terrifying.
Alright, guys, we have another crossroads. Goes left and right.
I mean, there's down here too.
Right? And I'm gonna say right because right is always right. Is that a path?
Or hey, Gert, you want to like chill up here and like point that creepy weapon in whatever direction?
I've been thinking about it.
Like a little
yeah.
compass.
Compass rose right now.
So I walk this way.
Okay, and how are you doing this? Are you like holding it out or just keeping it on you? What are you doing?
I have it in my hand.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can like I'm assuming like I don't know how to explain this besides like being able to sense different vibrations that happen just because you are constantly touching a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not it's not attunement.
Right.
It's not attunement. It is just feeling a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm going down each of these paths to see if there is a shift in the vibration of Windbane.
Okay. So going down this pathway first, there does not seem to be any sort of shift or change.
And then I walk this way.
Over here, you actually find that you kind of have to grip it a little tighter because it's almost pulling you farther in and vibrating a lot more strongly.
It's this way, guys.
See, look, I said right is right. All right. Anyways, let's keep
If
going.
we would have bet on it, I would have lost all my money.
And that is why you make smaller bets.
It's a smart lady right there. This is a smart lady.
I thought you said smaller butts, and I didn't understand. what
That's
you were saying
lies.
at
There's
first.
there's no why.
Who wants smaller butts? That's not fun.
Okay, so okay, the wind is so strong in this chamber that you actually have to like brace yourselves and lean and like push to continue forward at this point. But there's no mistaking, Gert, that Windvane is frankly leading you this way. So the powerful wind roaring through this cave is causing debris to ricochet everywhere. Smaller, thinner pieces of dirt are just exploding on impact against walls or the floor. And in the middle of the room, a stone brazier is lit with a steady green flame. It doesn't seem to be altered by any of this, but it's just, it is a source of light that all of you are able to see. However, the lit torches that you have are blown out.
Oh,
Oh, lovely.
What about, so
yep.
2 of us may technically have magical torches because they got them from the cults.
Right. So I lost track of who has lit torches and who has magical torches, so I'm just specifying whoever has lit torches, non-magical, those are blown out.
That would have been Cal's, because Worrell's is a green one from the water cult, and
Okay.
Iz's is a fiery one from the fire cult.
Okay.
Okay.
So Cal, I'm turning off your light.
I will link arms with Cal.
You turned out the lights.
He should still be able to see from, yeah,
Okay.
those who have light ahead of him. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to radiate light. Alright, so. Alright, looks like there's a sharp turn up ahead and to the left, so be careful. I'm gonna come over here and like reach my arm around and see like what direction the wind is blowing in order to like try and avoid being thrown down a stairway or like a hallway.
It's actually going completely against you, like following the exact opposite path that you guys are taking with walking.
Okay. Right. Alright. I'm gonna step right here. Be careful, it's kind of a tight squeeze. Try and be as small as possible.
Okay. Iz turns into a kid.
All
Right,
right.
your whole physical body changes, doesn't it?
Yeah, just whoop.
That's sick as hell.
So turning
I
these
forget that every
corners,
time.
I'm actually going to need you to start making strength checks. And
Oh.
at this point, you can actually hear faintly a storm in the distance.
Oh, because we're going like against the wind right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo! I rolled a 19 and a 20, but it was not in the roll 20 chat, it was in the D&D Beyond.
That is a 12.
And the 9.
I have disadvantage and I have a +0.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Is you sort of fall over for just a
How is that a
second.
+2?
You're not exactly blown away, but you slip for a second and end up falling over and having to pick yourself up before continuing.
Okay. Mid-slip, she'll just turn back into herself out of kid form.
Those are wrong. World does not have a +2 to strength, and I did click on strength for reals. So those should be a 14 and a 15.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know
That would
why
be
it
the
does
storm
that.
you can hear.
Yeah.
Oh.
that scared me.
Alright. Is everyone
you are
okay?
able to continue. Sorry, I talked over you, Taryn.
No, I thought I talked over you. I said, is everyone okay? We're all good to keep going?
Yeah.
It's just super windy, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly turn this corner.
Leads you to more windy wind.
The wind thunder's so good. I love storms, guys.
There are more
I love
turns.
storms.
I love storms too,
Guys!
and I'm loving this.
Uh-oh.
This is
All
all
right.
in character. Guys, I see it! I see it, guys!
So, Taryn, to make enough room for other people to be able to see, you can go ahead and move forward a couple more squares.
Okay. I'll go like right there. Get
I'm gonna
everyone
stay
to
back here so that I know Cal can see.
Am I able to fit through and like move through this thing?
Yep. So
She made
tokens
before.
tokens are misleading. Your tokens take up an entire square of 5 feet of space, but an actual body is not taking up 5 feet of space all the way around.
Sure, but like I was is turned into a child to fit into this space, and so I want to make sure
Oh.
that
I missed.
I figured that was just
totally
funsies.
missed that. I thought it was a fun flavor thing. No,
Yeah, it was
all of you are
supposed to.
easily able to fit through these. It's a little narrow, but you're
Okay.
only easily able to fit.
I was like, we've walked through narrower things before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like an aerodynamic.
I'm just making
thing.
sure. Yeah.
I was just more being silly. And Taryn's like, oh, it's a tight walk. I'm like, all right, let me fix that.
Okay.
You're into a stick man.
So I have to describe a couple things, and as always, I'm very happy with how timing works out for us because this is what we're going to
Jeez.
end on. Ahead of you, in the middle of this cavern, for those of you who can see it, spikes of stone jut upward like 3 immense claws. Between them, a churning thundercloud thrashes with lightning. Thunder cracks and cascades of tiny rocks tumble from above. Beneath the thunderhead stands a raised area splattered with blood of many sacrifices. A silvery window is sometimes visible in the center of the cloud. It opens onto clouds in an endless sky. And the best description in the world will not do it justice.
It's so fucking cool, though.
Very cool.
Whoops, that is the wrong folder.
It's like watching a fireworks show. It's so cool.
Yeah. We have this.
Oh my god.
Guys, it's my home.
Make that nice and
Just kidding.
big
It's,
for
I'm
stream.
from Seacomer. It's that way.
Gert, make a strength saving throw, please.
Strength save.
Yep.
So fucking sick.
That's
no.
so cool.
There's
Oh,
a window
buddy.
in there, gang.
All right.
That's no bueno.
Fuck.
Oh.
Wind vein flies out of
Go
your
to
hand
there.
and goes directly toward the node. But just before making impact, it's going to flip completely upright, quivering in the air, and you'll all see that it is being grasped by a great brown hand.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I thank you for bringing me my artifact. Astaroth himself would be so proud of you. As am I.
And you will see Yansibin emerge from the node.
Oh my god.
That's where
He
we're gonna
brought
end
himself
tonight.
here, y'all. He brought himself here. I'm so far back, and I can't move very fast.
You're gonna get a piggyback ride and get up there
Am
right
I
quick.
though? I mean, if by piggyback ride
cliffhangers
you
are the
mean I haven't
best.
cast any 4th level spells, so I have an additional one from Dimension Door, then yes, you were correct.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
All right, that's gonna be it for tonight. Looking ahead at our schedule, viewers, I think we're gonna be a little off kilter. At least one more session. It's summer, stuff's going on. But keep an eye on Twitter and all that jazz for updates. And holy shit, you will not want to miss this next time. So.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
You usually don't announce it at the end of a session, so like now I'm doing a terror.
I
So thanks
mean,
for
this
that.
is the first time that you are seeing the tool being used by the demon itself.
I just realized that.
And this is also
Yeah.
the first time that you've seen the demon emerge without the immediately visible assistance of someone else. So, you're not gonna want to miss this.
I have a fear. Oh no.
Say goodnight, everybody!
Good
night, everybody.
Buddy.